We're here at Risk London today. When it comes to risk, what are some of the challenges that companies are, facing when it comes to implementing a solid risk management strategy?
I think with the digital transformation, everything you can say, even from mom pop shop to enterprise, everything is computerized, which really create a huge risk on cyber, right? So cyber risk in today's atmosphere is almost overlapping with IT risk. People actually talk about IT risk, cyber risk in the same meaning right now. So I think how to protect the digital assets, data specifically, is really the most crucial risk management domain for any business. It comes with a big responsibility and challenges.
How has the recent rise in cyber attacks impacted the whole GRC and risk management space?
Well, you're right. The cyber attack really is increasing. I think 20%, whether it's 50%, there's different numbers throwing around. Yeah. I'm in the U.S. There are a couple of predominant reports. For example, Verizon data breach reports is probably the mass reports about data breach. The trending, whether it's a 20, 30, 50, it all highlight that because, again, the assets are digitized, your data is digitized, that's attackers going to go for stealing information, whether it's a ransomware. It's interesting, right? Probably 7 years ago, ransomware was really targeted to consumers, right? Yeah. You pay $50, $100 Bitcoin, you get your data back. Actually, I have a personal friend who's a lawyer, was affected ransomware. This was 10 years ago, right? So payment $500 USD, you get your data back. Today, right? What's the latest ransomware payment? $15 million. Yeah. Right? That's right there in the U.S. MGM and the Caesar Palace. Yeah, right? So attack vector is very similar, but the target become a more enterprise focused because that's where the money is.
How are recent advancements in AI impacting the whole GRC space? What impact is it having?
Yeah, so that's interesting. So in the cybersecurity space, actually AI is not new. We've been using AI, machine learning, ML, for good 10, 15 years, right? From SIM, right? Splunk, all the SIM product, CrowdStrike, right? We are a customer of theirs, already using machine learning deeply. The AI today, outside since November last year, right, are the language learning model, right, which really has a different impact to cyber, right? So again, the negative impact is attacker can be pretty proficient or efficient using the ChatGPT to create perfectly written the phishing email. Remember, right? The way that the phishing email were detected either by human, by system, because they usually have misspells, right? Those are written by non-English speakers. Imagine that ChatGPT, you can write a perfectly, any language you want, and send it to your user community, right? So that's on the negative impact. You definitely see attackers, adversaries, they are going to leverage ChatGPT just like everybody else. Yeah. Now, on the positive side, I think from productivity, certainly company, any organization today, already using some form of AI, right, to improve productivity. Microsoft Outlook, right, as you're typing it, is going to predict what you're going to say. That's part of AI. So that type of integration with AI will continue to be embedded with the productivity tool. As a software company, will be, I think it's a foreseeable, will be part of the product. The challenge is how you make your data, customer data, secure just as before, with AI now in the mix. So you have to come with good governance, how you govern the AI workflow in your organization, how you protect customer data, anywhere from labeling the data to a prompt to software development discipline. All of that need to be part of the framework to make sure AI is used responsibly.
If you could use one word to describe the current state of the cyber threat landscape, what would it be and why?
I would say challenging. Okay. It sounds like cliche, but it is, because attack vector changes. People are adaptive, good and bad. People are very adaptive to technologies. So that the challenge also create opportunity, right, for us as a risk management professional to make sure that we have sounded, practice from framework all the way to technical side to make sure the data is safely guarded.